Hey Evolvers, I'm tired now. This is like my 25th video attempt and it's really made me upset. But last time, it's going to work. See the serious face? Look at the nostrils. So serious. Anywho, so we're going to jump into it. Today we're looking at Galatians 5:16. So I say, walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. What is that saying? Walk by the Spirit. The Spirit is, what is your definition of the Spirit? That is the question there. What do you define as walking in the Spirit? I'm not going to tell you what that is. You're going to figure that out on your own. And you will not gratify. Gratify is pleasure, satisfaction. The desire is a strong feeling, wanting or wishing. Or the flesh, which is your body. That's what it says. Walk by the Spirit, your definition of the Spirit, and you will not give satisfaction to a strong feeling or wanting or wishing that your flesh wants, your body wants. It's the body. It's the body. So, one thing that there is to know, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 facts here, and I got a nice little another scripture to piggyback off of too. So one, saying it is not easy trying to do what is right, trying to live according to God's law is not easy at all because we are His children and He protects us. So the devil is constantly busy, constantly. Every time you get out of bed and put your feet on the ground, the devil is trying to attack you, trying to stop you, trying to hinder you. So ways to keep it all built up is 1, set your mind to things of the Spirit. Remember I said you have to define your own definition of the Spirit? What is your definition of the Spirit? Mine is honesty, integrity, morals, my words match my actions, respect, servanthood. Like, I have so much that defines Spirit to me. Another one, control your flesh. If you are in the Spirit, then you can resist the flesh. When you have a clear definition of what the Spirit is to you, that's this picture frame right here. And you fit in the picture. Guess what? Everything else that the flesh doesn't necessarily mean like sex. The flesh can mean like fighting, killing, lying, because your tongue is a part of your flesh. Having a haughty eye, like looking down on people, thinking that you're better than people, that is part of the flesh. Following people, like running to like idle banter, that's of the flesh. We should have control over all those things, right? Be led by the Spirit. How can you be led by the Spirit? Having strong Bible knowledge. Now, there's a difference in knowing scriptures and knowing the Bible and actually having knowledge. Because you can know like 101 things out of the Bible, but if you don't apply them to your life, how is it knowledge? If you know, you must apply. So you can have a ledge over the devil. You just like on a diving board. So we must apply that to life. Another one is have hope in the Spirit. Hope, we know, is this eager expectation. I hope I pass that test. I hope I get a job. I hope everything works out well. That's just like being cheerful. Sort of like the 7 doors. I hope we like the way we go. I think that's the song. I just know that's the beat. I'm not a whistler, I can't whistle. But yeah. So what it's saying is don't focus on it will get better, but focus on life in itself. Like we always say, oh, it sucks, but it will get better. You'll be standing there saying it will get better, it will get better, it will get better, it will get better, but are you enjoying life even though it's going to get better? Faith is knowing the test is getting there. You know it's going to get better. So let's go do something else now. While that works out itself, let's go work on this. And that will get better. We're going to go work on this. Just stay busy and keep moving. Faith is knowing. We know things are going to get better. We know that all the time. Like nothing's going to change. It's going to get better. It always gets better. But me sitting here waiting for it to get better, what is that going to do? Nothing at all. Get it? Mm-hmm. And another one is pray in the Spirit. It's not how, but the content. Prayer is just another word for communication. Texting, telephone, email, verbal, shouting, whatever. Just communication. All we want you to do is just talk to Him. That's all He wants you to do. When you're happy, when you're sad, when you're confused, when you're triumphing, when you're thankful, when you need clarification. Like, just talk to him. Talk to him like you talk to your mom, your dad, your kids. Talk to him like you talk to your wife, your husband. Talk to him like you talk to your best friend. Like, get down, nitty gritty, get ugly. Sometimes I'm yelling. Like, I'm like, God, what is going on? I'm going crazy. Just tell me. Sometimes it's like that. And sometimes, like, God, you're my best friend, dog. You right there with me. You ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. We just do it together. Sometimes that's how it be. However you choose to. It's the content. It's not actually how you're doing it. Another one, last one, and it's Romans 8, going to piggyback off of this one, is know him and who he is and what he can do. Who is he? G.O.D. That's who we talk about. We know who he is. Yeah, we do. And we know what he can do. What can he do? Romans 8. He acts as the go-between who takes us out of a place of slavery and fear and brings us into a place of adoption and acceptance. That's what he does. He's the go-between. He bridges the gap. We start off, we scared. We real scared. We scared of everything. So that's why we act the way we act. That's why we come out how we come out, because we scared. And we're slaves of ourselves. We got those mental chains on ourselves. So we're going to take when people talking to us in the old kind of way. We're going to take people down in us. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're going to do all that. But once you know who he is, and he bridges you, he throw you out that lifeline. And he's bringing it together. And now, you got faith. You brave, like, you accept it is what it is, like, you a whole new person, because that's what the Lord can do. He take you from a place where you are starving and destitute and put you in a place where you have so much you don't know what to do. But if you know him, you will. Number 2 from Romans is he helps us to cry out to God as Father. I think it's about Jesus. I stand corrected. Stand corrected. Him is not God. Him is Jesus. Who he is and what he can do. Because if you think about it, we got to walk in Jesus' footsteps. We got to be like Jesus in order to get to God. So that's who this is about. This is about Jesus. He acts as that go-between. And that makes more sense. The go-between, because we be like dead. And then we adopt his ways. And then we be alive again. Like, he's the go-between. Like, he's showing you, like, this is what you're supposed to do. This is how you're going to act. This is how you're supposed to take on situations. This is how you're supposed to look at yourself. Like me, WWJD, what would Jesus do? So, yeah, he helps us cry out to God as Father. He helps us do that. How does he help us do that? By knowing. He helps us because he died for us. And by knowing that the only way we can get out is to go through. And we can only go through it with God. We can't go through it with nobody else. Like, we can't cry on nobody else's shoulder because, yeah, you can cry on your friend or your mom or your daddy. And they'll tell you something, but once I'm real, it ain't going to be what the Lord going to tell you. And it definitely ain't going to be in the place where you need to be. Like, God sees, he sees it all. And just to cry out to him. To put it all on him and leave it at his feet is a big thing. And how he showed us that when he was nailed to a cross, he was up there singing, God, they don't know what they're doing. I love them. They don't know. You know, he was going through it. But he was crying out to God, even though he was struggling and going through all that pain. And he helps us to do it because he has done it. That's how he helped us to do it. He has done it himself. And number 3, he testifies with our spirit that we are children of God. He testifies with our spirit. Our spirit, he testifies, because once again, once you define what the spirit is, with your definition of the spirit, and you do that wholeheartedly every single day, every single minute, you're a child of God. 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 You only want to see what he has promised. He said we will not struggle. We will not be hungry. We will not be sick. We will not be upset. He says all these things. And guess what? If you live with morals, you live with integrity, respect, servitude, endurance, perseverance, how you going to lose? That's teaching you right there that man got your back. That's all I'm saying. Anywho, guys, all I'm saying is define what it means to be in the spirit. Your definition of what it means to be in the spirit. Get you some heavy Bible knowledge and apply it to your life, okay? All right? And don't forget that WWJD, what would Jesus do? Okay? What would he do? So I'm just saying, tune in next week. Every Wednesday, as of right now, every Wednesday I will be putting up a vlog. Every single Wednesday. Tune in on Wednesday to hear our next scripture because it's live. I'm just saying, hashtag Real Queens is this. Hashtag can't knock a real king. So get at me. See y'all later.